Does it tempt your taste buds or trigger your gag reflex? It's the Yummy or Ew podcast, brought to you by the Waiter app. Let's see what's on the Yummy or Ew menu this week. Here are your hosts, Shane and Suzanne.
Brought to you by the Waiter app. Everything is yummy on the Waiter app. Order delivery or carry out from your favorite local restaurants now. Download Waiter, that's W-A-I-T-R, today. Waiter, discover, order, eat. Now, one of the things that I love most about working in this business is that just about every day I open this mic and I say something that I never thought I would hear myself say. And this morning it is, I never thought that I would be having to defend mac and cheese. Because that's one of those,
there is no defense for this,
universally loved foods that everybody has. And so but leave it to the folks at Heinz to mess this up. And we're not talking about just ordinary mac and cheese here. In fact,
it's not the blue box either.
Well, we'll start by telling you that the name of this stuff is officially Heinz Macaroni Cheese. I did not say Heinz Macaroni and Cheese, even though technically that's what it is. The official name is Heinz Macaroni Cheese.
So it should just be like a big block of cheese that you would put into your macaroni.
Exactly.
But it's not.
But no, it is not at all. And now, for the one thing that probably turns it from yummy to ew, just like that, and that is the mac and cheese, in this case, comes in a can.
I mean, it was bad enough when they brought it in that little microwavable container.
Yeah.
Because that stuff's nasty.
Yeah.
But now we've got it can. But you know what? That said, don't come for my Chef Boyardee in a can.
Okay, well.
Because that's completely different.
To make matters even worse, it comes from the British, who are not necessarily known for their food and their culinary expertise.
Well, you always say that, but they've come a long way. If you keep up with things like that, which I do, they've come a long way.
All right. Well,
things have gotten way better.
Heinz may have 57 varieties, but they may need to drop it down to 56 with this. Heinz Macaroni Cheese. And by the way, again, it's British, and you can get it here, but only through Amazon. And originally, when it first began to be sold on Amazon, it was setting you back about $15 a can.
What?
Yeah. Now, it's down now, though, to about $3.50 for one can.
$3.50?
Yeah, that's about it. Now, we really don't know much about it so far, but per the Amazon description provided by Heinz, here's what they say it is. A simple touch or two can make Heinz Macaroni Cheese even tastier. Heinz Macaroni Cheese, made with a creamy cheese sauce. That's it. So that's all we've got to go by here, except for the couple of people that have tried it. We'll get to that in a second. But now, given what we've told you about Heinz Macaroni and Cheese, literally mac and cheese in a can, what are you thinking? Is this the one way that they could screw up mac and cheese? Yummy or ew? You tell us by voting in our Facebook poll, or you can call us, 256-413-1029. So let's go around the room here. Yeah, we've already heard from Suzanne.
Maggots.
Now, Monica, what are you thinking?
I think curiosity is going to kill the cat on this one because I need to try it. I have to. It's a side dish that you have at Thanksgiving and stuff.
You leave in the middle of the night and go get.
True. I have gone to Dollar General at 10 p.m. to go get specifically mac and cheese. Not in a can, in a box, but
so you do actually have to make it. It's not the microwave cup you go to get, because I always figured that's what it was.
I did do that when I lived in a dorm, but now since I'm privileged enough to have a stove at college, I try not to use the microwave as much as I can.
You actually cook it now.
I mean, corn out of a can is fine. Green beans out of a can are fine. So I'm at least going to try it.
All right. So are you going to try it? That's the question. Yummy or ew on Heinz Macaroni Cheese. Again, not Heinz Macaroni and Cheese, but Heinz Macaroni Cheese. Yeah, it's mac and cheese, and yeah, it's also in a can. Have they found the one way to screw up mac and cheese here? You can vote on our Facebook page. That's WKXX.com. Click on the Facebook link. We hope you're enjoying the Yummy or Ew podcast. If you are, help us spread the word and get it out to everyone by giving us a 5-star review. Also, click subscribe to get the latest episode of the Yummy or Ew podcast every Wednesday.
Don't drive hangry. Don't fight traffic, weather, or long lines on an empty stomach. Waiter, WAITR, is the restaurant delivery service that allows you to enjoy your favorite local restaurants conveniently. Waiter delivers great local food directly to you for a flat fee with no minimum or maximum orders. Browse menus, customize orders, and pay securely, all from your phone or desktop at waiterapp.com. Don't drive hangry. Download Waiter today. Waiter, WAITR. Discover, order, eat.
It's the Yummy or Ew podcast, brought to you by the Waiter app. Here are your hosts, Shane and Suzanne.
Once again, today's Yummy or Ew brought to you by the Waiter app. Heinz Macaroni Cheese. Again, you heard that right. There is no and between the macaroni and the cheese. It's Heinz Macaroni Cheese, although it is mac and cheese. But it's also mac and cheese in a can. So we're wondering what you're thinking about that. Is that the one way that they could butcher traditional mac and cheese, by putting it in a can? Yummy or Ew? Give us your thoughts by a vote on our Facebook poll, a comment on Facebook, or you can call us. That number is 256-413-1029. So we have 4 customer reviews so far on Amazon on this stuff, Suzanne. And reviews, by the way, are decidedly mixed. So we'll start with the bad. And as we told you earlier, now it's only going to set you back about $3 for a can on Amazon.
Man, you know how much mac and cheese my granny could have made for $3?
Well,
good mac and cheese?
It used to be $14 and up when they first put it out. So one user says, $14 for one can? Then there's Deborah Phillips, who says, so delicious. Best quality. Just kidding. It's trash. Now, there is a 5-star review, though, and it says, I admit I was a bit apprehensive about it at first, but it was great to have when we went camping. We brought along the typical campfire foods like hot dogs, beer, soda, s'mores ingredients, etc. But I'm so glad we had hot dogs. As well, I used Heinz's jalapeno ketchup as the tomato sauce, and boom, spicy mac and cheese. So bad enough that it's in a can, but you put jalapeno ketchup on top of it?
That's why they had to have all the booze to get that down.
You can heat the can itself over the fire, but be careful because it could explode.
Oh, thanks for that warning.
No kidding.
Mom of the year. Oh, this should be child abuse.
Well, and then one more that says it's the best mac and cheese in the can, like there are dozens of other mac and cheese brands in a can. All right, so there's the Amazon reviews. Now, let's find out what the Morning Mix family is thinking. Poll results, Suzanne?
We've got 39 votes. Only 10 of you saying yummy out of that.
All right, so that's about 3-1. 75% ew this time around.
Yeah, sure.
All right, so now what are you thinking on mac and cheese in a can from Heinz? It's Heinz Macaroni Cheese. No, not macaroni and cheese. Macaroni cheese. Yummy or ew? And join us next week for another rather unconventional menu item on the Yummy or Ew podcast.
Just eat it, eat it. The Yummy or Ew podcast is a production of WKXX FM. Mix 102.9. Producers are Shane Wilson and David Murray. Vote on each week's Yummy or Ew menu item on the Mix 102.9 Facebook page. Oh, and don't forget to give us a 5-star rating and review wherever you hear the Yummy or Ew podcast. Look for a new episode every Wednesday wherever you listen to podcasts.